Hello everyone. So in the previous class we have seen DBT snowflake installation. Now we are going to set up DBT project. Let me switch to VS Code. Yeah, this is where we have installed. Now see here, we are in the AWS CDE training. So this is the folder. Under this folder there are so many subfolders are there, so we don't care about it. So first thing, how to go into this folder is like just go to file, open folder, then E drive, this one, choose this folder, yeah, select folder, you'll be in this path. Now we already installed virtual environment, we already set up the virtual environment, we are in that virtual environment now. I am going to set up the DBT project because in the previous step we already seen DBT, DBT Snowflake installation. Now, in order to set up the DBT project, we have a command called dbt init. dbt init followed by, here we need to give the project name. Whatever the name you give here, that is actually the DBT project. Here I am going to give dbt underscore project. Maybe like this I'm going to give. So dbt project, hit enter. So this is very interesting here. Now we already installed dbt snowflake. So here it is asking here which database would you like to use. So there is only one database which we have. The number is 1. So you need to give the number 1 here. And what is your account? So if you go to snowflake here under here, if you go to account admin, sorry, in the account, see the view account details, click on that. What is your account? Account identifier that we need to give. Just copy this and give it here. Hit enter. And what is the username? The user which we have created. What is the user we have created? Let's take that user. DBT user. We have created DBT user. See line number 16. Create user if not existent DBT user. Okay, so which one you want to enter, password or key pair or SSO? Password. So give the number 1. Now it will ask for the password. So the password which you gave here, it is dbt password 123. So I can give the password over here. Maybe you can change the password later. I am giving the same password here. For this user, for dbt user, what is the password? I am just giving that password here. You won't see that password here. Role. What is the role which we have created? What is the role? It is the transform. Hit enter. What is the warehouse name? It is a virtual warehouse. That is number 10. This is the one. And database, which database? We have created one database also. What is the database which we have created? It is Airbnb DB. Okay. Schema. The schema which we gave, it is raw. We have created raw schema. And the threads, one up or maybe you can leave it as blank or you can give one also, no issues. Okay, now the DBT project, we have created the DBT project. DBT project is actually, it is DBT, where is that? DBT init DBT project. This is the project name. Okay. So once you enter all these details, what is the account and the role, user, password, the warehouse nothing but the compute instance, and what is the database, what is the schema. You gave all this, right? So with all this information, the profile is generated. Where is this profile? Just see, C users laptop dot dbt. Under that profile YAML file is there. Okay, and you can go and check that. First of all, let's go and check that. So in C drive, users, this is my user, and .dbt, refresh it because earlier I have other profile. Now, if you open it, see the one which we have created. Earlier, I already have one particular profile. Now, the new profile which we have created with the project, DBT project, with the DBT project, and these are the details. Okay, within the same profile file, I can have multiple profiles. This is one profile, this is another profile. I can have n number of profiles. Now, I'm going to use this particular profile, the first profile. Okay, now back to this page. Then what to do? After this, we need to run dbt debug. Okay, so if you can see here in the AWS DE training, we have created the dbt project. That dbt project is dbt underscore project. This is the project name. If you go to this path, AWS DE training, you could see a folder with the dbt project. Come on, let's go to E and AWS DE training, just to refresh it, date modified, see dbt project. When you open it, you can see here analyzes, macros, models, seeds, snapshots, tests. So these folders are created along with the dbt project. This is also YAML file. This is very, very important. We will see this one little later. Now, you are here. So what you need to do next, you need to run dbt debug. Come on, hit enter. It's running. It says profile should not be none if loading profile completed. Okay, here we need to get into the folder cd. What is our folder here? We need to get into the folder cd dbt project. Now let us run dbt debug. Yes, all checks passed. Okay, so even git is also found. For you, you may get error here. Git not found. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. But this one, see these two checks and the connection, they should be passed. Okay, so that's how you can see the dbt project. Now you can get into this one, dbt project. Okay, maybe you can go like this, open folder, go to E drive. Under this we have under E drive, AWS DE training, DBT project. Select this folder, click on select folder. Now you can see these are the ones. Okay, if you can see here, models is there under, sorry, under models you might see example. There are the two example models are there, and schema YAML is there. That's okay. This schema YAML and all these things, right? Don't worry about it. Like, these two are the example models. Let's remove them. So we don't need these models here. Okay. So I'm just removing. I'm just deleting these two. Even the schema is also not required. Example is also not required. Okay. So this is how it is. If you go to project YAML, so here earlier in the models we have example is there, example folder was there under the models. So now we have removed here. Maybe you can remove these two also, 35 and 36 line number, right? So this is the DBT project. Okay, this is the DBT project. Under the project we have these many folders. We can see one after the other while moving. What are the models? What are the, how the model can be configured so that we can create the views or tables or materialized views. So we will see all of them. Okay, thank you.